We are very, very excited to bring you this occasion, our annual Excellence Awards. And tonight we're not just celebrating good students. In fact, we're celebrating excellent, outstanding students. We have the privilege to be in a room filled of students who are not just good with regards to books, with regards to understanding theories, putting together collections. We are surrounded by students and their families who put a huge amount of energy, a huge amount of their own self into everything they do. And as lecturers, we have decided between us who these students that are going out into the industry, who we want to represent STADIO School of Fashion. And we present these students who have given us and shown us over the years the kind of graduate attributes that we would like to see and we'd like to hone for the years here at STADIO School of Fashion. Those graduate attributes, and I'm going to read, unfortunately my memory is not great. The graduate attributes being creativity, collaboration, communication, thinking, critical thinking, grit and resilience, adaptability, leadership, design thinking, judgment, cultural and social awareness. Amazing. So the people around you, just for those from the industry, these students have more than just what other graduates have. They have these amazing attributes that will bring the name of STADIO School of Fashion to the fore in every single institution that they walk into. So congratulations to everyone here tonight. Our first speaker is the head of school of our School of Fashion, Lorraine Stenka.
Good evening, everyone. I think this is quite a very special occasion for all of us, not just for students and parents and people who have supported them, but I think also from an institution's point of view to really see students and individuals excel, above and beyond what's expected and embedded in the curriculum. And I think what joins us here, I was listening to Jenna going through the graduate attributes and I was nodding along as she went through them. They're most of the 4 C's. Creativity is obviously the one, and collaboration is the other one that we celebrate here at school. But I do think there's another one, and that's the spirit of the community that also instills what we do with quite rigorous approaches. If you think about it, we've got members of industry here, we've got the rise of the fashion industry that's actually becoming more and more dominant within our society. People are starting to understand that fashion is not just the runway, it's not just about having people wearing artifacts that express a part of themselves. It's actually got hanger appeal. There's an actual economy that's embedded in it, and part of that economy is completely supported by the sense of community and the sense of being creative and thinking outside the box. And like Jenna said, it's not always about being book smart, it's about what comes from your spirit. And I think that fashion, in a certain sense, also embraces that spirit, whether it's in the commercial side, the retail side, the design side, the media side, whichever side you pick, there's a sense of spirit, a sense of creativity, and a sense of individualism that comes through. And I think as fashion expands and the global world is looking at the African continent to see where will they find new trends, new and creative ways. I know when we speak about our alumni that's made it big, it all starts with the fashion. And then it is followed by a lot of hard work, because I'm under no illusion that everybody sitting here, and I'm not only speaking about students, I'm speaking about parents as well, or people that are supporting them here, worked really, really hard to gain this qualification. It takes more than just your cognitive ability to stretch into this space. It takes heart. And I think what we're here to celebrate tonight is the fact that fashion, especially fashion on the African continent, obviously for me being very selfish, the South African continent, has got so much to give and to showcase to the world. And I think what we are celebrating here tonight is our students who showed us that they have got they've got that special something. We speak in academics very much about the 3 phases of being the true, fully grounded student with knowledge transfer. We talk about the knowing, the doing, and the being. So just to break it down very quickly, the knowing is when you gain knowledge, so you know 1 + 1 is 2. Okay? You know that I need to wear pants at the bottom and a shirt at the top. Doing is actually applying it. So that's knowing that I know the pants go at the bottom, I'm not going to put it over my head, I'm going to do it the right way around. But then we get to that very sweet spot, and that's called the being. So the being is something that we cannot teach. That is something that is almost like that particle that we can't really explain. And that is when someone has got the personality, the character traits, the love for something. It's just in their being. They might not know why, but they are drawn towards a certain profession, a certain industry, a certain skill set. And that is where fashion makes the most magic. It's when you get that spirit of the being plugged into the greater system, where people start appreciating this natural heart of the individual that drives it. And I think tonight we're sitting with a lot of beating hearts that speaks to this being that we not only celebrate, but it's still like a phenomenon within academia that you cannot explain, you cannot train someone to embody that being. And I think the students sitting here, recipients of the awards, their parents, the people that are supporting them here, you can nod in agreement that there is this being that is just bubbling through. And I think we've got members of the industry here as well. So, for instance, I know the proud of South Africans here that we celebrate local talent. We celebrate the local space for fashion to grow, for the local space to take center stage. There's so much to give, and I think that is where I would just like to stop to say thank you for joining our curriculum. Thank you for doing the knowing. Thank you for doing the being. But just thank you for actually bringing the spirit of what we're trying to create and then exerting it. And may your future in this fashion space actually continue to grow that being. Never lose your enthusiasm. Never lose your curiosity. Never stop exploring different avenues, and never think that you need to stay within the box. You are now free from the curriculum, the assessment criteria, norms. You are free to go out and beyond them. You've passed that. You can now call yourself an expert working in the box. You can now go free and break those rules. You've got a great foundation. You've got a great future ahead of you. Don't stop believing in yourself and go on. I think the entire fashion industry is looking forward to seeing you explode in it, and we look forward to watch your careers, because make no mistake, we will find you and we will ask you to come back and tell us about how excellent you are, because there's nothing as great as celebrating individuals working so hard, not within academia, but within a greater context that can actually impact our entire society and economy in the future. Thank you everyone, enjoy your awards, you absolutely deserve it. I'm now going to hand over to our head of campus, Leonardo Steinman.
Hi, good evening everybody. Thanks for taking the time to be here. We really appreciate it, you being here and just making this night a reality. I'm going to talk to you about why you should choose Children's School of Fashion. Not only as an educational provider, but also as an industry partner. And it's something that we've worked hard on kind of setting out over the last couple of years. We've gone through a big changeover from myself to STADIO, and we've had to reimagine ourselves. Not only as a fashion school, but also as an education provider, why we matter. And we've come up with 5 really prominent ideas around why we matter. Firstly, we're the biggest fashion school in South Africa. Our alumni network stretches over the country and internationally as well. We have a big footprint with our industry partners. We have staff that come from industry that represents different kind of spaces in the fashion ecosystem. And that's something really that we really worked hard on, and the Russia we've all kind of dealt with is central to making that happen. So thank you very much for Russia. Then we're the only internationally accredited fashion school in South Africa, and it's something that we've been part of in the last 3 years. We've accredited to the British Accreditation Council, and we go through a very rigorous process to ensure that, and we have to go through that yearly. So it's not kind of a one-off thing that we meet all the criteria on a yearly basis. We have to make sure that, and that allows you to go to another university as part of this accreditation committee or association and study there. They'll recognise your qualification. So if you did a BA or an honours degree, you can go on and do a master's there, and they'll recognise your qualification. We also recently joined the GFWI, which is also another fashion kind of association. There they open up doors for young fashion designers. And what that means is that you do your honours degree at STADIO School of fashion, you have opportunity to be sent to one of these fashion shows. Last year, Tanaka went there, he's one of our honor students, and this year another student will have an opportunity. That kind of springboards your career onto the international stage. So it's not just, you getting recognized locally, you immediately part of a big kind of platform that if you do something good, you'll definitely do. Then what also sets us apart is that we've got a really good curriculum because it gets internationally moderated. Now obviously that just takes a lot of effort from our side, but it's worthwhile in the end. Ultimately, our graduates is our product and they what people recognize us on. So it's something that we grow. Then we also have a really low student-to-staff ratio. At the moment, we're looking to about 1 to 25, which means the students that not special needs, but need extra attention tested at campus. There's lots of pressure on us to obviously grow the campus, but having this low student ratio really gives us the opportunity to give attention to students. Then, in terms of face-to-face student support, we've got online, and we've got a campus support system for the students. There's lots of pressure again on us to make sure that it's only online, and that's what the kind of big universities are doing. But what we really pride ourselves on is that there's a person that you can talk to on campus if you've got any kind of problem. Then lastly, I think that's the core of what we do, is that we are an incubator for creativity. Not only is this building set up to do so, but our lecturers have kind of in their ethos to make sure that our students that we produce are innovative and critical problem solving. And like you all know, critical problem solving is one of the kind of key skills that everybody needs in the 21st century, and we really do believe that we teach it. So congratulations to everybody that won tonight. I think you can walk away from here knowing that your qualification sets you up for a great career, and it's really your opportunity now to kind of make a bigger move.
Thank you, everybody. Thank you, Leo. Now we get to the fun parts. We get to give away the awards for the evening. Can I have Lorena back here, please? And Leo, thank you. Please stay on the platform, Lorena. Thank you. Still that one. All right, so we're going to ask you to come up. We're going to give you the award, and we're going to shake the hands of the people who have been here leading our staff this whole time. All right, so we're going to start over here. All right. The Excellence Awards for 2023 for the BCom in Fashion, Julianne Ferreira. Must tell you, my student for 2 years, just letting you know. The Excellence Award 2023 for the BA Buying, Christy Swanepoel. The Excellence Awards 2023 for the BA in Design, Shante Brierica. Okay. The Excellence Awards 2023 for our honors in fashion, Evohan Mative. The Excellence Award for 2023 in HC Design, Rito Marima. Our Excellence Award 2023 for the BA in Media, Jennifer Crew. The Excellence Award 2023 for the HC Media, Anne-Marie Akaitenga. In abstention. Okay, another student in abstention. Excellence Award 2023, HC Retail, Alexia Lombardi. Just to also let us, everybody know, our design student, our fashion design winner, who are we waiting for? I don't know. Oh, that's Theo. Hi Theo, you came late, so spotlight's on you. Alright, so, this is very exciting. One of the first times we're going to be doing this, our BA design student who won the fashion award at the fashion show in 2022. Now this was done in 2 ways and was worked out. Number one, we had 2 amazing fashion industry judges at our 2022 fashion show, and they put together a short list of the best collections that they saw on the runway. And then we went to the public, and we asked the public to vote for the best runway collection, and we got nearly 20,000 people engaging with our content on social media. So well done to our students for amazing, amazing collections. The winner that had the best collection according to our voters with almost 5,000 votes is Emmanuel. Unbelievable achievement. Thank you everybody, and thank you for everybody for coming out tonight. Thank you Marina, thank you Leo. And please engage with our industry, please engage with our students. We know that it's been a hard journey to get here, so we really have to appreciate everything that they've done to get us here. And just as my favorite author, Dr. Seuss says, he says, "Oh, the places you'll go." Congratulations.